Namaskar, everyone. A warm welcome to our healing circle this afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. My name is Sri Devi, and it is such a joy to be with you all in this space once again. I will be with you today for our first segment, which is, of course, opening our body to that field of love, preparing ourselves for the evening of healing. So let's begin by closing our eyes and coming into a quiet space inside. Let's take a few moments here to follow our breath. As we inhale lovingly all the way to the top of our crown. And as we exhale lovingly, all the way down to the base of the spine. Here we will take our time as we pull ourselves into the present moment. I use my hands here as I inhale and exhale, allowing the breath to be gentle. Here we can use yogic breathing as we fill from the base, filling our abdominal area, our chest, upper chest. As we exhale, we collapse our shoulders, our chest, our abdomen, emptying all the way down to the base of the spine. We take our time as we breathe, inviting our bodies as we begin. On a journey of loving awareness. Imagine as we inhale, we are filling ourselves with light and love. And as we exhale, we are letting go of all stress. Let's do this twice more with awareness, slowly and deeply. And exhale, collapsing, pulling ourselves into the present moment with our bodies. Once more, let's inhale. And exhale. As we release, let's bring both palms into our heart space. Touching this space of healing. Knowing that as we work with the body, we are also working with energy. With this life force energy that makes up the entire universe and also us. As we begin, we start with our sacred prayer held in the light. And this is an ode to prana, that life force energy. It says, All three worlds are governed by prana. O prana, protect us as a mother protects her child. Bless us with affluence and intelligence. We will sing this together. I will sing one line and you can repeat it with me. You'll see the words on the screen. Om pranasyedam vase sarvam. Om pranasyedam vase sarvam. Tridive yat pratishtitam. Tridive yat pratishtitam. Mateva putran rakshasva. Mateva putran rakshasva. Srischa prajnascha videina hiti. Srischa prajnascha videina hiti. Allow the mantra to resonate in your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So namaskar, and welcome back everyone. To begin today, let's come to a standing position. And here I'm standing with my feet at hip distance. And as a good exercise of grounding, let's pick up the toes of the right foot. And toe by toe, we place them on the ground until you get to the big toe. And by doing this, we are rooting our right leg down into the earth. And we're actually sending our attention all the way down to the toes. Okay? Let's do this twice more. So we lift our right toes off of the ground. And toe by toe, we place them down. Excellent exercise for building awareness. Okay. Once more, we lift our right toes off of the ground. And toe by toe, we place them back down. Great. Now you can feel that there's more awareness in the foot. Imagine that this leg is rooted down into the earth. And in this leg alone, we are gathering energy as it comes up this side of the body. And if you're really conscious, you can actually feel a difference between the left side and the right side. So let's do this on the other foot. So we lift our left toes off of the ground. And toe by toe, we place it down. Good. Let's continue. We lift them off. And we place them down toe by toe. Just building awareness of the body. We lift it up. And we place it back down toe by toe. Excellent. Our feet do so much for us, and our toes tend to be sorely neglected. This is such a good way to bring balance back into our feet, also as a way of massaging the entire foot and making sure that each edge is stable on the ground. And for those who wear high heels, this is really good for correcting the structure of the foot. So just to keep that in mind, okay? So now we feel grounded in our feet. grounded in our legs, balanced in the left side and the right side of the body. Good. Let's start with a few rotations of our shoulders. Now we're coming to the upper body. I bring my shoulders up as I inhale and I exhale, bringing them down. Again, each movement is not a small movement. If it's done with loving attention, it can make the world of difference. So as I breathe, I think as I inhale, I'm loving my body. As I exhale, I'm releasing any tension. Really take your time, sink the breath. I'm going to do this 2 more times in this direction. Once more. Excellent, everyone. Let's do the opposite way. I inhale, bringing my shoulders up, and I exhale, bringing them forward. Slow, enjoying, making connection with the body. Going to do this 3 more times. Last time. And relax. Excellent, everyone. Okay, I'm now going to inhale my shoulders up. Hold it here for a few seconds. A little bit of tension is okay. Then exhale and drop. Beautiful. Let's inhale. Hold a little bit of tension. Exhale. We drop. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale. A little bit of tension. Exhale and drop. Good. Let's shake it out. Nice smiling faces. A joy to see. Excellent, everyone. Good. Okay, just being free in your body. Lovely. Okay, coming back to a solid standing posture. Remembering to plant your toes. Okay, we're going to tilt our pelvis towards the floor. So we're engaging our abdominal muscles, and this is just to protect our back as we stand. I'm going to relax my knees a little bit. Good. And I'm going to engage my shoulders back. Good. So my posture feels nice and tall. So the first exercise that we will do is our cleansing breath. And this is just so that we empty our lungs of stale energy and we fill with fresh, beautiful, invigorating prana. So I like to extend my arms all the way up because here we are using the full capacity of our lungs by doing so. And again, we pause before we exhale, slowly floating the arms down. No rush, just enjoying and exploring. Good. We'll do this together, and we'll start by exhaling through the mouth. Inhale. All the way up. You can look up. And exhale. Floating the arms down. Beautiful. Inhale. Beautiful. Breathing in. Feel the entire body activated, all the way down to those toes we paid attention to. Inhale 3 more times. Exhale. Breathing in. All the way up. Last time, inhale. Breathing in. Now with a relaxed out breath. Relax the body. Right where we are, let's close our eyes and observe. We take these important pauses to allow the energy to flow, to allow the body to be at ease. And just notice any changes happening in the body. And appreciate the body for being able to breathe and to support. Okay, when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Excellent. So for the next exercise is the Brahmari breath. And this works by us interlacing our fingers, placing our palms against our chest, our heart, and relaxing the elbows down, relaxing your shoulders. And personally, I love this breath because with the vibrations, we are actually creating 3D awareness, meaning that it touches all of our cells in the entire body. So as we are touching this heart space, the space we use so much in our healing practice, let's really feel the beautiful effect that this breath can have as we do it together. Think of your entire body being nourished as you feel the vibrations all the way from the top of the crown to the tips of our toes. We will do this for 9 rounds together. Let's begin with an exhale through the mouth. Inhale. And let's begin. Gentle smile on the face. Loving attention towards our body. Deep focus. feel the heart energy reaching the entire body. 3 more. Last one. Breathe in. A relaxed out breath. Releasing our hands from our heart. And just observe for a few moments how we feel. Notice the loving attention, the field we have already created with our bodies. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Excellent, everyone. Now you can relax and have a seat. Our final practice will be to integrate this beautiful, loving energy that we already feel. And this will be with alternate nostril breathing for 3 complete rounds. And this is just to bring energy and awareness, again, to both sides of the body and the brain, to bring ourselves into a beautiful space of balance. So with my left hand, we're going to use mudras here to help us. I'm going to connect my thumb and my index finger together and place my other 3 fingers together also. This is called chin mudra. I'm going to relax it down on my left thigh. Good. With my right hand, I'm going to put down my index and my middle finger. So to begin, we'll place our thumb on our right nostril. Let us close our eyes. As we exhale through the left nostril, inhale left, close left, exhale right. Inhale right, close right, exhale left. Inhale left, close left, exhale right. Inhale right, close right, exhale left. Final round. Inhale left, close left, exhale right. Inhale right, close right, exhale left. Release the mudras. Let's place both palms onto our heart. And as we end this session, we do so with total gratitude towards our bodies. For the gift of the healing space, for the power of breath and life force energy. With gratitude, Om peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me in this practice. I will now hand you off to Krishna Priya. Enjoy the rest of the evening and namaskar.
Namaskar, everyone, and a very warm welcome to our second segment today in the Healing Circle. After such a beautiful opening that Sridevi facilitated in a sweet and loving way, opening the healing space in our bodies and in the entire field that surrounds us, we'd like to build on this and go further into the healing practices modalities. And today, in this second segment, I will guide you and inspire you the practices coming from China, from the Qigong methodologies. And we're going to use the same medicine as in the first segment, the same main ingredient, and that's the prana, the life force, or qi named in Qigong. Before we're gonna go into the practices of moving the body, facilitating the flow of the energy, let's recall again the alignment of the physical body with the flow of the chi and the breath and the mind. If you would like to continue to stand up, it will be beautiful. But if you have to sit on the chair, that's okay as well. Same principles will apply. We start aligning the feet, planting the feet on the ground. And now here we want to move the weight of the body through the front of the feet, toes, and heels until we find the connection between the middle point from the toes to the heels. And we want to make that connection in the center ball of the feet with the earth energies. We want to have the joints open and slightly bend the knees shoulder width apart. We bend the knees as if we look down, we don't see our toes, they are covered by the knees. We want to have all the joints open in the legs, and we want to progressively align upward, folding these lines, these energy lines here between the thighs and the torso. These lines of the body, these joints are extremely important to give energy into the legs and connect with the upper area of the body. Also rounds the hip area and releases this joint where the hips hanging down and descending the energy through the feet into the earth. Now you can observe this alignment of the legs and of the feet feels very light but very grounded. Now we want to slightly draw the perineum down, connected with the earth energy, in the same time connecting the crown point hanging up into the celestial chi. This will facilitate the spine to be erect and decompressing every vertebra. Now the front of the body, the chest, we want to sink down the energy here. We want to allow the body to descend the energy in front of the body. And we want to relax the chest here. So therefore, let's round a little bit the shoulders and hang down the elbows. Hang down also the arms. Round here creates more ease and release in the chest area and also opening at the back of the spine. Now fingers are projecting down, palms are open to the back. Now the chin is slightly down as the head is connecting up to the crown with the sky, the celestial chi. This alignment itself will show us so much about the habits of the physical body. So if in this connection from the mind with the energy and the physical body, we observe some energies that are not in ease in this alignment, that means that the body now is adjusting and showing how it was posturing before. This alignment also facilitates the proper circulation of the energy throughout the entire meridians of the body. It also is used in the standing Qigong meditation. Now the eyes are open and we look far away in the universe. We don't want to contract our viewing in a point that will draw the energies from that point inwardly. We want to open up and expand the seeing, expand the connection with the universe. Let's take a moment and observe how the breath follows, how everything gets more relaxed, a sense of water circulating throughout the entire body, grounded and also light in the same time. Now, after this alignment, we're gonna open more the energy gates in the body through the practice that have the same name. So here, slowly we open the feet and we want to move the weight from the body from one leg to the other. So here, from the hip area, it's a slight rotation when we move the weight of the body from one leg to the other. We want to keep these points of the chest connected with these points, the inguinal points that I spoke about. And now, moving the weight from one leg to the other propels the energy to flow up and move the torso. Therefore, the hands are going to follow the movement. It is important to observe that just swinging the weight of the body from one leg to the other will move also the hands. You can do it a bit faster with the same awareness. Let the hands float into the space and observe what it does to you. You can just observe how you move the soft tissue of the body that underlies the nerves. And this exercise itself, it helps with balance, but also inducing a relaxation and a calmness, distressing in the entire body. Now we're gonna add another element. We're gonna point the toes, doing the same shifting of the weight from one leg to the other, allowing the hands to be free in this sea of qi. And here is the same benefit as in the first one, and it adds the fact that now the legs are connected with the internal organs. Internal organs are receiving energy. And you can feel through the slight twisting of the body. Now, as we learn these two swings, let's go to the third one, in which we're gonna release the arms and move the arms up and down, up and down. The same, you're gonna observe that the hands are carried by the movement of the energy. This facilitates to rise up the energy from the earth up into the spine, all the way to the brain, infusing the brain and the spine with qi, with energy. Also, it opens the upper tissues of the upper body. It is extremely distressing, relaxing, energizing, and it carries a smooth flow of qi in the entire body and being. And slowly lower the arms here in front. As we come back to the standing posture, just take a moment to observe what happens in your body, in your mind, in your emotional being, with your breath. And the last part of opening the energy gates of the body will be the Taoist spinal stretch. That it's a very gentle but very powerful opening of every vertebra of the body, allowing also the nerves to the entire body to be infused with qi, with energy, and also will release pain into the spine. And also connects again the brain energy with the spine and with the lower area. So here for the standing position, we're gonna connect with the lowest vertebrae of the lower back. And we want to open the lowest vertebra one by one. Of course, we do it with our mind, with our intention. And when we open them, we want to bend just there. It's a very slight bend into the lowest vertebra. And then we go into the next three vertebrae and we open them, we lengthen them, and we bend just there. We go to the next segment, we connect, we open, and we bend just there. Let the hands hang. Keep the face floor oriented. Don't yet hang the head. Now go to the mid part of the spine. Open the vertebrae and bend there, lengthening the spine in that area. Continue to go upward slowly with the connection. You can take the breath there as well. Bend and lengthen. And when you reach to the upper part, very much connected to the neck, and you connect there, you open, decompress, and bend there, you can Bend the head down, all the way down, allowing the chin coming to the chest in its own way. And you can rest here for a moment. Allow the gravity to hold your body and decompress your spine. It is very relaxing also. It's sharpening the mind and healing the entire spine. Now, when we come up, we want to raise up the crown, continuing to keep every vertebra open. We're not going to compress it back. We just lift slightly the chin and the crown as somebody is pulling our crown up, lifting up, keeping the same lengthening of the spine. When we reach up completely, we come into the standing position, and we might observe that we are longer in our body, in our spine. Just observe the energy running through your spine, through your entire body. And what does that affect? How does that affect your brain and the entire flow of the energy? Now, the next set of the exercises that I would like to share today with you, it's the circling hands. It's an exercise used in Tai Chi as well as in Qigong. First, let's connect the middle part of the palms with each other, as it's very much used in healing modalities, in projecting the energy. These are extremely important points in the middle part of the palm. And we can do this imagining we have a ball of energy, and we hold and move the palms around that ball of the energy. Of course, relax the shoulders, the same alignment of the body that we were passing through at the beginning. It's very important. Keep your body soft and light. And connect with these mid parts of the palms. Just play with it slowly. Place your mind and your intention there. And now, let's learn the circling hands before we're going to add more elements. So here we're going to move the hands in a circular way to the sides of the channels of the body, the left and right side channels of the body that are carrying the acupressure points, meridians in the entire body, to the arms, to the feet, legs, and torso. So here we want to continue this circularity, connecting the middle parts of the palms and keeping the arms projecting these left and right meridians of the body that nourish the legs, the torso, the arms, and the head. Remember the alignment of the beginning with the physical body. You can slowly remember parts of it and see if you are aligned so the Qi will circulate freely. Remember, the Qi is the medicine. It knows how to heal, how to rejuvenate. We just have to facilitate the proper flow of the energy. If you want to add a breath, observe how you feel naturally impelled to breathe. But it can be breathing in as you move the hands up and breathing out as you move the hands down. Let's add another element. Now, when we breathe in, the energy ascends, goes up, and we move the weight of the body on the toes. When we reach in the middle and we go down, we move the weight of the body on the heels, so the energy descends down, rising up, yang energy, and descends down in energy. This circularity movements. It creates very much balance in the entire body and moves the chi, the energy, in a smooth way, in a balanced way, in a continuous flow way. And you know that gives rise to healing. Now, we're going to add another element. So just release slowly the hands. We're going to continue the exercise, but we're going to add another element, opening and closing this inguinal area of the body, the links the legs with the torso. These are extremely powerful energy points in the body that increase the immune system and also give health to the urogenital area in the body. So here you can just place your palms on the lower dantian and slowly bend and close these points here. Bring the tailbone to the nose and the nose to the tailbone, and then open back again. Closing, slowly closing this area of the body, and then opening back. Close and open, raising up. Close, descending, grounding the energy, open, raising up the energy. Very good. And the next element, we're going to add the C-curve spine. Now here, as we close these lines of the body, we want to bring the nose to the tailbone and tailbone to the nose and press the mid part of the spine to the back. Opening the spine in the same time in the lower area and in the upper area. Upward opening and downward opening of the spine. And then we come up, back, and we open the front part of the spine up and down as we lengthen the spine. So let's do it again. Bend slowly, bringing tailbone to the nose, nose to the tailbone, lengthening the spine up and down from the middle part, coming up, lengthening the front part of the spine. Bend and open. Bend and close, open and release. The C-curve spine imitates the fetal shape of the spine that the baby it's resting in the womb of the mother. It's the perfect and most healthy shape of the body. So we want to copy that and bring it back into the memories of the body. One more, and relax. And now we're gonna integrate all the parts. We're gonna circle the hands. We're gonna open and close these points between the legs and the upper area. And we're gonna imitate the C-curve, lengthening the spine. Let's start. We just start circling hands until we remember it. Going down onto the heels, up on the toes. Remember, move the hands circular into the left and right side channels of the body and down. And now slowly we integrate. We open the qua points, the inguinal points. We close them and we imitate the C-curve of the spine, remembering also it's about lengthening and opening every vertebra of the spine, inducing more nerves energy. And throughout the practice, really connect your mind into all parts of the body. And remember, I'm somewhere contracted, I'm somewhere misaligned. Can I open all the joints of the body? Can I feel that I flow into the water? close. Do I need to improve my posture or my breath or my mind? And we can add another element here, the element of microcosmic orbit, that is part of this exercise. You know, this orbit of energy, it always runs throughout our entire system. But through the exercises like this, we give more force to that orbit of the energy to move, to circulate. So now, when we come up, the energy rises up and goes all the way to the bindu between the eyebrows, and here it goes down in front of the body. Up on the spine, passing the crown, coming in front of the eyebrows, and now going down in front of the body at the sacrum area, where it turns back up. See if you can link your awareness with all these elements. That increases our capacity to be with the eyes open in the world in a meditative way. And this is what Qigong also does, having most of the exercises standing with the eyes open, allowing the mind to go into such a stillness and connection. And I prepared for the last one. And slowly now, when you come down with the hands, imagine you bring the energy into the front meridian vessel of the body, all the way down to the dantian, the elixir of the body, lower dantian. And here you can rest slowly your palms there, or you can just hang them down around the waist area. Let's hang them down and come back to where we started, to the standing position, to the alignment, and see if we remember it. All the points there, having all the joints open, all the muscles completely relaxed. We have a lengthened spine and a relaxed chest, releasing all the tension from the chest area, rounding arms, dropping the elbows, rounding the wrists here. And the last part of the segment will be the standing meditation. It's just perfect to conclude our segment today with this, as we want to integrate and allow the chi to find its own way where it needs either to distress, to release, or where it's stagnation, or where it's depletion, we want to bring more energy there. And the body will know, the chi will know how to do it. So here, just open a bit more the arms in front. Just extend them a bit in front. This is the first position of the standing meditation. Remember to have the other parts included as we were guided before. Dropping the shoulders, dropping the elbows, round the arms in front of the hip area. We want to connect with the celestial chi at the crown of the head and the terrestrial chi below the feet, connecting with the earth. So here, let your body find its own way of healing and rejuvenation, just connecting with the chi and with the breath. If you have any disease in the body or this imbalance, you can take your mind there and distribute the energy in that area of the body. If not, just allow your mind to be silent with the eyes large open, gazing in the entire universe, and allow the energy to flow freely. Pay deep attention in your process. Make sure your mind is inside. Breathe in the belly, diaphragmatic breathing, belly breathing. And in your own practice, you can stay 3 minutes at the beginning, maybe 5, and increase in time. The second part of the standing meditation will be when we just extend the arms in front of the chest bones. Again, allowing the elbows to drop, rounding the arms, having a ball of energy in front of our chest. Again, observe. And in your practice, you can stay longer, but here we have to end our second segment to welcome Guruji in our hearts and minds. He's already with us in the physical space and quantum space. So here, let's just drop the hands slowly as we move them in the water and lowering with the palms down for a moment, palms at the side of the hip bones. This will facilitate the energy to descend and ground back into the legs, connecting with the earth energy. And slowly release here the palms, release the body. And because you stayed for a long time into the vertical position, just allow a bit your legs to distress. It might be tiring a bit of the beginning if you didn't practice. Just give a slight massage of your legs, turning from one side to the other. Maybe you can jump a bit slowly. And that's it. I hope you did enjoy it, all the segments, both of them, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy the most the third segment with Guruji. But before we go into that, let's collectively pray for our world. Here we have our healing box, a physical box in our temple, but of course, being able to collect all the names in the universe that you would like to send to in. So with the palms open, connecting with the divine, the creator, the sustainer of our lives, and also the dismantling of our negativities, our disease, connecting with the divine. Let's project our intentions with a peaceful and open mind, a loving and compassionate heart, and a body that it's a channel of the energy received from the divine, from the entire universe. Let's pray collectively for all the names, all the souls, for the entire planet. Remembering also, we are influenced by the masters of the light that are with us in the space, physically or non-physically. We are supported by the angels or forces of the healing light. Let's connect all of us into that space and believe and envision that it's possible, our healing. And the entire world, it's held into this healing process, though challenging, very enlightening. Om peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much, everyone. And here I invite you to enjoy Guruji, wisdom and energy. Namaskar, everyone.
Namaskar, everyone, and welcome to the meditation segment of the Healing Circle and to the powerful experience it conveys. Our egos are centered in an infinite field of consciousness. So your individuality or your individual consciousness is held in, is centered in an infinite field that joins all of us together. So when we look outwardly through the physical senses, we see the physical forms of each other and the physical forms of the universe around us. But if you were to go inside and center in that which we really are, where we are really centered, then we have the opportunity to feel the presence of each one, the energetic presence of each one in our field. And that is remarkable. That we can communicate beyond distance and beyond the physical. So that is the communication that we are having right now. Now that source that we are centered in is not only infinite in consciousness, but infinite in power, in its energy. And we have the unique ability, because we are centered there, to channel that energy in and through us to our physical bodies and to the space. We have that incredible power and opportunity. And that's what we're going to use today in the Healing Circle. So a few guidelines for you to come into that center of being and to let go of the externality that pulls us. Let's center in the inner space. Bring the mind into peacefulness, centeredness. Let's hold each other, not physically, but energetically. In the consciousness of each other. As you open up your inner space to the collective field, just observe what you feel. If you were to feel my presence, you will feel silence. You will feel unconditional love. You will feel no judgment. You will feel peacefulness. And you will feel expansivity if you're connected to my space. Now breathe into that and breathe out from that. Don't allow your head to nod. If that is happening, you breathe prana into the brain by focusing on this third eye and keeping a focus on the breathing. Don't let your head nod. The brain must become alert and fill your entire body with prana that comes from the breath. Open the belly to breathe, open the chest to breathe, open the shoulders as you breathe into the upper part of the lungs. Take your attention to the third eye, the focusing center, and nourish the brain through the prana that you're breathing in. Every time you breathe out, you think of spreading prana throughout your physical body and into the space around you. So you're breathing out energy and you're breathing into energy. In a silent mind, in a loving heart, as you breathe into the chest, and in a vital core, the gut area. You have the power to revitalize and recharge your nervous system and the brain. Now, the mind is a powerful field of prana, subtle energy, life force. So hold your entire body, every cell, in that field of prana. You can also imagine that you're drawing prana through your fingers using the mind into the body and into the bones each time you breathe in. And you can hold that prana in the body and bones by holding the breath. And when you breathe out, breathing out into the space. And you can imagine that you're also pulling that prana through the toes, into the feet and into the pelvic area. That's how you can mentally also recharge body and bones through the breathing process and the influence of the mind. Stay with me. The goal should be recharging the entire body, revitalizing cells, bones, nervous system. And if you hold the breath for as long as it's comfortable when you breathe in, then you condense that prana into the body, you strengthen it into the body, you impregnate the body with prana. So here you're using the mind power and you're using the breathing. I'm doing exactly what I'm asking you to do. Here you're using your mind to create well-being and using the power of the breath and using prana, life force. Silent mind, loving heart, vital core. Those are the three brains that you have to communicate as well. The heart brain, the gut brain, and the cranial brain. Stay in the recharging process. It should be a joy for you. And you can direct this prana through the mind with the breath to any one of your vital organs. When you breathe into the belly, you can focus on the organs of the lower area, pelvic area. also kidneys. When you hold a breath, you can impregnate energy in that area. When you breathe into the chest, the organs in the torso. Heart, the lungs, thymus gland, abdominal area, liver, spleen, kidneys, pelvic area. And up in the throat area, the thyroids. Mind power, breath power, prana, life force. And when you focus on the third eye, you are energizing the brain. For some of you, if you want to use a mantra like Om, it can help you to energize even more when you feel the power of the mantra. Stay awake, stay alert, use your mind effectively. Otherwise, if you let the mind drift away, it's opportunity lost. The mind is extremely important in the channeling process. Intention is extremely important. Attention is extremely important. Your cells become stimulated. And those of you who feel strong and centered, you can also spread your energies into the space that others may benefit from it. Now slowly expand your awareness to the space around you. And to your physical body's connection to that space. All the elements in your physical body are also in the space around you. Earth's body, earth beneath you. Air in the body, air in the atmosphere around you. Water in the body, water in the atmosphere around you. Space in the body, space around you. Fire in the body, fire and light around you. And connect to nature through your physical body. As within the body, so too in nature. And hold the awareness of harmonious coexistence with all the forces of life. All living beings. Let there be peace, love, and harmony in our coexistence. And hold the awareness of preservation of nature, sustainability of nature, and ecological sustenance, that we maintain the ecology of the environment, its harmony. Open your heart and mind as you do that. And join me as we chant the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, centering in immortal consciousness, Mahamritat. Praying for nourishment and prosperity, Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. Asking for all diseases and unhealthy attachment, and even the fear of death to be removed from us. Urvarukamiva bandhanan, mrityur mokshya. And honoring the Supreme Divine, Om Trayambakam Yajamahe, the infinitely conscious one. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukamiva bandhanan, mrityor mokshya mamrita. Aum Trayambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukamiva bandhanan, mrityor mokshya mamrita. Aum Trayambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukamiva bandhanan, mrityor mokshiyam mamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukamiva bandhanan, mrityor mokshiyam mamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukamiva bandhanan, mrityor mokshiyam mamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukamiva bandhanan, mrityor mokshiyam mamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshiyamamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today in the Healing Circle. I'm sure that you've enjoyed every segment. The joy in the human experience, of course, is not the pleasures that you get in the temporary sensory experience, the experience of the senses. The joy lies in your immortal being. The joy lies in your existence in the divine, your body of light, your subtle energy body. Your mind is in your subtle body. Your mind is not physical, it's not the brain. Your mind is in the subtle body. Your emotional being is in the subtle being. Your vital core is in the subtle being. Your pranas are in the subtle being, not the physical body. Physical body is only the vehicle. It needs a brain to communicate with the chakras. It needs nervous system to communicate with the chakras. It has a system of glands, endocrine glands that are stimulated by the chakras. But your chakras are what drives the experience into the body. And you have enormous power to heal, if you can only connect with the reservoir of power. That's why that connection is so extremely important. And I try to bring you back again and again to that connection. It's not about the external guru. It's about the internal power, the kundalini. The external guru represents that. It's a channel of that. But you need to wake up to your own power. Not about my power. It's about your power, which is one. And the beauty of the space is that you can catch it. You can become awakened to it. All you need is readiness and receptivity. You are the one who delay your process, or you are the one who can accelerate your process. You're the one who can stay immune from a lot of the diseases around you. You can. Your mind has enormous power to create well-being. Your breathing process, the food that you eat, restfulness, sleep for restoration, meditation for removing stress, for revitalization, restoration. You have enormous power. It's not about listening to me continuously. That's simply to inspire you. It is to experience what I speak about. And like I continuously tell you, there is no death, nobody dies. The same consciousness you have here now is the same consciousness you will always have. If the body drops off, you exist. So your being is not determined by the body that you wear. But you need to wear your body well. That is the important thing. Of course, it's influenced by the environment, by the planetary system, by genetics. But you can transform it to the extent that you can. We call it optimal well-being. Use your powers to do that. And your mind has incredible power to heal. It's called quantum healing. And the beauty of quantum healing is in a moment you can have remission. If at all you can get yourselves to resonate with what you have in your mind. That's why we say belief. Belief can really influence big time your biology, your chemistry. Why not try it? Why not experiment? Why not explore? Why not research? Why? Why not learn how to influence your endocrine system, your nervous system, your bones? Improve bone health. Improve the health of your organs within. Why not? Why not? Why not? The healing circle here is to influence you. It matters more what is your health span, not your lifespan, your health span. Because you can live long, but is it healthy? Is it enjoyable? No, you want a maximum health span. Learn every technique that you can. That's what I'm doing now. I'm perfecting all the techniques that I can learn to do that. So join us on this incredible journey of well-being. The entirety of this Clarkson Bay Center here is going to be focused on total well-being. The entirety of the center. And my Tapovan project, it's an ecological project. That is going to be the major retreat center in the future. Not too distant from now. We're already working in Tapovan. Identifying the boundaries, fencing the land, preparing the trails, beginning the agricultural project, and soon enough to put in cabins there. We want to have renewable buildings there. It's not about creating a concrete jungle in Tapovan. It's completely in harmony with nature. So join us in this beautiful project of the future. Our goal is to bring the Sat Yuga into the Dwapar Yuga in just a small space, inviting all those with Sat Yuga consciousness who can resonate with the future. And of course, we're not going to build ordinary huts. We're going to use technology in the best possible way to harmonize with nature. We must have efficiency, beauty, aesthetics, working completely in the way nature designs, sacred geometry, nature energies, solar energies, making sure that our water system is recharged water. The last weekend I've been in Brasso, and you would have seen my picture if you look on Facebook. And when I came to that little spring area, that little brook, and I washed my face and I washed my hands, I was climbing up steep hills. I felt totally revived, totally revived. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this place is magical. And it just transformed the energies that I came into the Tapovan with. I left with a different kind of energy. So it's a magical place. It didn't come to me by chance. And do you know, it's at the center, the physical center of Trinidad and Tobago. That the divine led me to a parcel of land at the physical center of Trinidad and Tobago. All in divine order. Incidentally, the talk of Sunday, which is about seeing divine order in the universe, that you can build trust and that you can build the joy of putting the puzzle together, is what we're going to discuss on Sunday in the Sunday conversation. So we're editing now for me to send out to you, that you can have a sense of what we'll talk about over the weekend on Sunday. So I want to wish all of you a marvelous day wherever you are, in whatever time zone that you're in, and to say it's always a joy to speak with you, to have your company, and to inspire you. The Blue Star continues to do that. Have a blessed day, everyone, from all of us here at the Blue Star. Namaskar.